Afternoon, guys. Hope you're well. Same process ever. We'll take questions from English-speaking media first, and then if there is any Belgian media, brilliant. We'll take some of those towards the end, please, guys. Somewhere to start, Simon.
Hi, Pep. You've already described this game as a final. Do you regard it literally as being as big as a final, or is it just an important game for Man City?
Well, the situation that we have to an option is win the game, and if not, we will not continue in this competition, and we wanna go through to have another chance to play another 2 games to qualify for the next stages. So it's not a problem; it's an opportunity, a challenge, and we will face it.
You've qualified for the second stage knockout phase, the Champions League, for so many years, and I would have thought that that's a matter of pride, given nobody else has managed to do that from England. How important is it for you to maintain that record, and what kind of a blow would it be to the club if you were to get knocked out?
It's not personally for me, it's for the club, and of course it will be not good, but I'm not thinking about that right now. So I know for all the people concerned about what's going to happen in qualifying, I appreciate it, your concern, and all of you to don't qualify, but I'm thinking we're going to do it.
Pep, what do you want the Etihad to feel like tomorrow night? How important is it?
As much as they come, we'll be fine. Not to have to do the rest, but of course, if we perform well and we are in a good rhythm, they will be there, like they were last game against Chelsea, that we felt more than ever this season that they were with us. And even when we start really, really tough, I know the opponent we're going to face the last years, the last 20, 21 games, didn't lose a game. So I saw the game against Juventus, and as many games as possible, and they are incredible, solid, consistent, they don't concede chances, they are aggressive. We played against them years ago, and they make a step up in terms of how aggressive they are and the patterns, and they play really well with the ball, and we have to perform really well to win the game.
And can I ask you about team news? What state are you in? Do you have any fresh injuries or anyone you're not expecting to be available tomorrow?
No, the guys who were able to the last game against Chelsea, they are available, and I think Oscar came back as well.
Pep, would it be embarrassing for both you and Manchester City if you didn't make it into?
Ask me a question after. I know you want it, but thank you for your concern again. You know how worried you are. We are out, but we are going after the game. You can concern me, and I will answer you.
You're on a bit of a run at the moment in the league, at least, and won again at the weekend. Do you feel like things are turning?
No, not yet.
Why do you say that?
Because it's few games.
Hi Pep, you've sort of been asked about the consequences otherwise of going out, but financially this club's always had the money in recent years from getting to Champions League quarter-finals, semi-finals, final. If you do go out, has there been some discussions about the drop in income? Could that affect transfer budgets, things like that?
I don't know. I didn't speak with my CEO about that. In the last, 2 or 3 years or 4 years, always we have in the transfer windows, so I would say in the budget, always positive. Of course, I'm not naive enough to know that how important it is financially for the club go through in this competition, but sometimes it happens, sometimes don't. But of course, we wanna try to go through, especially for sportive reasons. And after that, when I said many times recently, like in the last years, I'd say 5, 6 years, in Spain, net have been amazing. This club, so in the club said, okay, the situation is the situation. We're going to deal with that. So we can spend, we spend. We cannot spend. We're going to spend.
Yeah. Hi Pep. You were speaking after the game at the weekend about the importance of John Stones coming back. Is he ready to start this game tomorrow?
He played 35 minutes. He played really well. We'll see today. How does he feel?
Hi, Pep. what's the sort of approach to the game tomorrow? In that, do you want to get it? Do you want to try and get it done as quickly as possible, or is it important to be patient? Like, how do you sort of view it?
Well, we like to score goals in the first 20 minutes a lot, but I think it's not going to happen. The approach is now today is read the game you have to play, what they do. Today is completely relaxed, no emotional, is understand the game. And after tomorrow, we have to reading that. I know this type of games that you have to put something special, something that have not been enough so far in the Champions League to win the games. And simple. The question is simple. If we don't win, we'll be out. If we win, we'll go through.
Saying special things that you've not managed to do so far this season in the Champions League, is that purely just managing the games?
No, I've been in many years in the Champions League. Since I started my career as a manager, this type of games I play many times. Sooner or later, you have to play this type of games that you win, you go through, you don't win, you are out. So many. But it happened more in further stages, not I would say right now, but we are here for the reasons that we know that we are not good enough. And but in this situation, I live in many times.
One each, please, guys, to get through the rest. Mickey?
Hi, Pep. What do you expect from Club Brugge? Because they're in a similar situation where they need to get something from the game to stay in the top 24.
I don't know. They expect a tough opponent. When a team is 20, 21 games unbeaten, no lose, it's because they are good. Otherwise, there are no secrets about that. So, and I saw the games, and I saw the reason why when I play against Aston Villa or play against that they beat them, or Juventus the last games, or against Milan they play good, and the way play against Celtic, the Glasgow, the games against Genk in her league, so they do really well. Different variations in the mid-up, in a man-marking situation, and always uncomfortable for that, and they have to read well what you have to do. But of course, in every team, Manchester City included, there are weaknesses, and you have to try to discover them and try to punish them.
Hi, Pep. This group of players have got lots of experience in big games, big finals, big semi-finals. Do you think that these kind of moments bring the best out of them?
I hope so, yeah. I hope so. I know they want it. I know how focused they are, and I don't have doubts that we'll perform like we have to do to go through, but it's football. But you never know.
Pep, when it comes to these big matches, do you do anything different personally when it comes to talking to the players before the match, or is it because of their experience they know what they're going to do?
Like I said with Jack, right now I don't think about that. I'm thinking what is the game plan, what I have to introduce to the players, what Brugge behave, and that is important. I don't want emotions today. Tomorrow we will see, and will come in my mind. Sometimes I talk, sometimes don't, so we will see. We'll see.
Hi, Pep. Before Rodri was here, you had Fernandinho as basically your sort of key central midfielder. I know you never want to replace Rodri, but is it a priority for you to try and get someone, a bit like you've done with Marmoush for Erling, someone who can support Rodri just going forward to give you more depth in the future?
Is it about transfer window?
Just generally about how important is that position for you to sort of maybe have a bit more?
Of course it is. The central defenders, it is. Every position is important. They perform well, and of course, we have replaced this time already with the two players. They are not proper holding midfielders for many reasons, but we'll see in the future what you have to do.
Some questions in Flemish, Dutch?
Hi, Coach. A couple of years ago, you played Bruges. You won 5-1 and 4-1 here at home. When the outside world looks at the game, Manchester City, Club Brugge, maybe they expect the same. Do you expect a stronger Bruges than back then?
Yeah. It's different. It was group stage. Now it's a final for both of us, especially for us, of course. But it will be different.
You told every team has weaknesses. What are the weaknesses of Bruges for you?
I will tell to my players. I will not tell to you.
Hi, Coach. You told us that Bruges has taken some steps compared to 3 years ago. What steps did they take, in your opinion?
Mainly, for example, I remember Lang, the left winger in Bruges 2 years ago, like he was not strong defensively, and we could punish in that side. In that time, now I don't see any player the commitment that they have defensively. I think the patterns are really, really good, especially with the holding midfielder like Shaif, like his number 30, like he move in different positions, like create overlaps in a position over players in certain position when he is. And of course, Manaken is an exceptional player for the long balls, for a link with them, and fast players in there. And of course, you have to be focused, especially what you have, the way we have to attack and position that them are marking, because I don't know which the shape, or I would say what they're going to do. You know, which player is going to jump, which player is going to do. You have to read perfectly what you have to do to create the spaces to attack them.
Just a very short question about Kevin De Bruyne. How is he doing? He played against PSG, a little bit against Chelsea. How is he doing? Is he fit to play?
Yeah, he's fit. Yeah, really well.
He will play tomorrow.
I will tell you to my players first.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.